Okay, hello. Here we are. Okay, so today we're gonna do a pick a card reading on what is haunting you, because it is spooky season and we're getting real spooky. So today I am trying out a new deck, the Demon Tarot. So it's not actually a tarot deck, it just has a list, or like each card is a different demon throughout folklore, different religions. I've never used this deck before. I bought it a while ago because most of my decks are about angels, and I was like, oh, let me just get one about demons just to like learn more about it, because I'm trying to like have a balance in my life. And not that I work with demons because I don't, but I just thought it would be interesting, and so that's what we're gonna do today because it's spooky season. I will not be saying any of the demons' names just in case, but I will show you the card that has the name of the demon on it. So obviously I will be using my Halloween tarot deck to get us started today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video.
On the far left side, we have pile number 1. In the middle, we have pile number 2. And then on the far right, we have pile number 3. In the description below, I will have the timestamps for each group, so you can just go ahead and fast forward to whichever one you feel guided toward. So just go ahead and take a moment, meditate, figure out which one your intuition is pulling you toward, and pick that pile.
All right, pile number 1. Starting off with the tarot, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of Ghosts, the 5 of Bats, 7 of Imps, King of Imps, and the Devil. Interesting. Okay. So with the 5 of Bats, this is also the 5 of Swords in the traditional deck. What I'm getting from here is that something happened where you feel like something was stolen from you, where you feel like someone took advantage of you in some type of way, where you have been left out in the, just kind of having to like pick up the broken pieces, and not something that you would want to be doing, obviously. Then with the 8 of Ghosts, it's kind of showing me that it could have been like a romantic thing where somebody, like the thing that's haunting you is like a past relationship or an ex, or a relationship that could have been that didn't become. It was probably a very significant relationship because the 8 of Cups, or this is the 8 of Ghosts, but 8 of Cups in the traditional deck is a twin flame card. So it could have been a very significant relationship that you passed up on, that is what is haunting you, where you're feeling frustrated, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune as well, which is showing that there's some sort of karmic cycle going on here where you have had to relieve some karma in order to get what you really need out of life. And so whether that be this relationship or opportunity that you've passed up on or not, you still, like, before you can get what you were hoping to get from this situation or relationship, opportunity, whatever it may be, before you can get to that, you need to relieve some karma. So then we have the 7 of Imps, or the 7 of Wands. To me, this is just kind of showing that like you were taken off guard. Something happened with this situation where you just did not expect it. It really took you by surprise. You were just going through life all neat and orderly, like walking in this straight little line, and all of a sudden there's just like, oh, what's that? That one is different. And then the moon is just like laughing at you, like, ha, you thought it would be fine, but it's not. You thought you could be normal, you thought you could get away with this and just everything was gonna be fine, you could do the traditional route or whatever, but no, that's not what's here, that's not what's happening. And it really changed everything for you with the Devil. So with the Devil card, it's kind of showing that like you had a path that you thought you were going to go on. You already had everything mapped out for you. You knew what you wanted, you knew what you were doing, but the universe had another idea of what was going to happen. The universe was taking you in another direction. So with the devil, it's kind of just showing that, okay, talk about spooky season, because I was talking about the devil card and my camera's turned off. I love it. I love it. And the spirits of the devil. Yeah, so you had an idea of what you were doing. You had this future that you wanted to uphold. You had a path that you were taking, but it didn't go as planned. Everything was swept from underneath you, and you were just left like, what the heck is going on? Super confused, not know what you're doing. Then we have the King of Imps, or the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is just kind of like Leo. The King of Wands is a Leo. Leos know what they want. They are strong-willed and confident, sometimes to a fault. So you knew what you were doing, you knew what you were wanting, you're just going through life like everything is fine, owning your confidence, living your own life, your best life, whatever, and something just happened that completely took you by surprise. But the thing that's haunting you is that you wanted it, but you didn't take it. Like, you wanted it, you knew that it was right for you, you knew that it was what you wanted, but so, one-on-one, you should go back and get it. In any way that you can. Yeah, you should go back and get it. Because it's what you were looking for. And it's interesting because what I'm kind of noticing, this deck makes me laugh so much because I feel like it's so funny looking. But like with these two cards, the moon just looks so dissatisfied because the Eight of Cups and the Five of Bats is kind of representing you walking away from this. And so you're just so dissatisfied and frustrated and angry with yourself for walking away because you know that it's what you wanted. And then we have the Seven of Imps is like this oddball here, this thing that you weren't expecting is here. And then of course the moon is like, hello, like, let's go get it, come on. And you're like, no, because you're scared, which is okay. You're allowed to be scared. You have some karma, and like, you weren't meant to take it right away anyway. So it's okay. So don't beat yourself up because you weren't meant to take it right away. Because with the karma that you need to relieve, like, you had karma that you need to relieve. So that's okay. You had to go off and do your own thing for a while. But now it's time to go back. You walked away, walk back. Go back. And not like, see, I'm saying go back, but you're not like going backwards. You're still moving forward in your life, but you're moving forward in the right direction. And you've been moving forward in the right direction this whole time because, like I said, this was meant to happen. It's all divine timing. It's all like the universe has had their little hand dipped in this whole time. They know what they're doing. It's all working out according to plan. But it's time for you to go and get what you know you need. You know? Go do it. Okay, so let's go with the Oracle cards now, starting off with the Demon Tarot. So I have my guidebook next to me because, like I said, I don't really know the meanings of a lot of these cards. So this is the first one we have got. This is the second one. And the third. Okay, I'm gonna go through my guidebook really quick. For this demon, it says, focus on feminine strength, beware of judging powerful women harshly. You gave up on a woman, a strong woman. You gave up on a woman. You were afraid of how amazing and powerful that you knew she was, and you gave up on her. And again, this doesn't have to be a romantic thing. This can be like a work situation. It can be like a career opportunity. It could be like a friendship. Any sort of interaction with a strong woman or strong feminine energy. Doesn't have to be specifically a woman. It could even be something within yourself that you gave up on it because you were afraid of embracing the feminine aspects of yourself. So there's something going on here where you gave up on strong feminine energy. God, I'm sorry. This is hilarious to me because I am reading this and I know who this is for. So it's so funny. Focus on finding and gaining new love or inspiration is with this demon. God, this is too funny. And it's only funny to myself. But I know when this person watches this, they're gonna know. I'm talking to you, okay? So again, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but this is just the tone that I'm getting. This is just where the vibe is taking me with this. You just need to focus on love, divine love. Like, even if it's not with a relationship, divine, like, femininity is a part of divinity. And you need to embrace, like, the feminine aspects of things that you're getting from this demon. You need to embrace those feminine aspects in order to find the inspiration that you're looking for. Because you may have even been feeling stuck lately, like you don't really know, like, what to do next, what path to take, etc., etc. Yeah, you just feel stuck for whatever reason. And so with this, it's like just kind of encouraging you to, like, go back and embrace this love, embrace this femininity, embrace the feminine aspects of yourself and femininity within other people that you need in your life, and go find that strong woman and allow her to inspire you. Because there's something about divine femininity where you are just, like, so afraid of embracing and understanding this divine feminine energy, which is okay, because divinity is scary. It can be. So no judgments. Like, it's okay. We get it. Like, divinity is scary. It's scary to own your divine power. It's scary to embrace that part of yourself and jump into something like that. But it's also important to realize when you're just stuck in the same patterns and you need to just drop it. And you need to just kind of, like, take a risk. Just kind of, like, get over yourself, get over your ego, get over your pride, and just go for it. So let's see what this last one is. Beware. Oh my God, this is so funny. I swear I did not pre-pick these cards. It is so funny when the cards just do this. Oh my God. Okay, so for this last one, beware of excessive pride, bragging, or not judging a situation or knowing all of the facts before getting involved. This is so funny. I love it when this happens. Spirit's gonna say what Spirit wants to say. It's all I'm putting out there. Okay. So it kind of seems like because you didn't have all of the knowledge of the situation, you didn't try to understand it, you just kind of were like, oh my God, that freaks me out, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not giving in. Definitely kind of like I said before, like the Eight of Ghosts, Eight of Cups, that's a twin flame card. So I mean, I pretty much knew from the beginning that this is going to be a twin flame reading. Like, every time I get that card, I'm like, yeah, this is a twin flame reading. Like, that's just how it is. You are definitely the divine masculine. Again, gender doesn't matter. Like, if you're a woman or non-binary, it doesn't matter. You're the divine masculine in this situation. So a lot of times with the divine masculine, when he is first introduced to the feminine, he freaks out because he's not used to it. Because the divine feminine is very strong and powerful and wonderful. And even, like, when they first interact, she's probably not in her full power yet anyway. But that initial just reaction freaks the masculine out. And so, number one, don't beat yourself up if that is you, because it happens. Like, that's just what it is. Like, no one's mad at you. I mean, your feminine might be mad at you. But that's just a reflection of how she feels about herself. So it's okay. She's not actually mad at you. She's mad at herself. So there's that. But with this one, it's like, you didn't try, or you didn't understand the full situation for what it was. You didn't understand, probably when you were introduced to this initially and you walked away for the first time, you probably didn't understand the full picture of a twin flame relationship, or understand at least like your aspect of things, of like owning your own divine power, stepping into your own divine masculine tendencies, and you didn't understand how to actually do that. And so because you didn't have that full knowledge, you weren't able to embrace this relationship or embrace the situation for what it was, which again, it's okay. No judgments. It happens. It is what it is. But it's still time for you to go back. It's still time for you to go and see what can happen. And not necessarily, like, you don't have to give in completely, like, if you're not ready, but just, like, see what would happen. Entertain it a little bit. Try to gain more information about it, even if it's not, like, specifically going forward and reaching out to this person, or, like, trying to be like, oh my god, we have to be together now. Like, you don't have to do that if that's not what you're ready for, but, like, gain more information about it. Try to understand the full aspect of this. Understand the divine masculine, what that means, the divine feminine, what that means, twin flames, what that means. Embrace the spirituality and own your own divine power. Learn how to step into your own divine power so that this will stop haunting you, because it is haunting you. This is still like in the back of your head, in the depths of your soul, your heart, you know that this is what you want. So do it, and it's all gonna work out because it's divinely guided. Because no matter what, it's like, I feel like I don't even necessarily have to say it because everything is divinely guided, like, to be honest. But it's divinely guided. Like, you're not alone in this. Like, the universe is watching your back. They're looking out for you. They want you to succeed. They want you to be able to embrace the best parts of yourself. And that's what the twin flame journey is about. It's not meant to be like this scary, intense relationship. Like, it's meant to help you grow so that you can help others grow, if that makes sense. Like, twin flames are there to serve this higher purpose. And so it is scary when you don't understand it. Like, for example, I used to be completely terrified of demons. Like, I couldn't even, like, something like this would have terrified me to own. Like, I could never even do something like that because I was ignorant. I didn't understand it, and it scared me because I didn't understand demons. I didn't understand their purpose. I didn't understand the balance between light and dark. I didn't understand that, and it freaked me out. But it's that same sort of energy of, like, when you don't understand something, of course it's gonna scare you. Of course it's gonna send you running in the other direction. So what Spirit is trying to guide you to do is to try to understand the situation better. If that means talking to the person and trying to understand their perspective, then do that. If that means researching the heck out of it and gaining more knowledge, do it. If that means talking to your friends about it, do it. Do whatever you feel called to do in order to gain more knowledge about the situation and understand what's really going on better. Okay. God, they always do this. So last but not least, my Moonology Oracle deck. We have the new moon. A new start is coming. Wow. Waning moon. What do you need to release? Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. That's funny. Just answered your own question. Disseminating moon. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Take time to breathe out. It never ceases to amaze me when the cards that just need to come out come out. It's just so funny. Like, God, I swear, this is such a funny reading. Yeah, a new start is coming. These cycles with the Wheel of Fortune, that like these karmic cycles that you've been having to go through and deal with, it's coming to an end. You have released your karma. You've done it. Congratulations. Karma sucks. And you've been able to clear out a lot of your karma. And it's great. You've been able to release your negative karma. And that's awesome. So I feel like this is more, it's not necessarily even saying like, oh, you need to keep working at this. You need to release more negativity. You need to let go of this more karma. Like, Spirit is like, congratulations, you've done it. I'm proud of you. Good job. And that kind of energy of like round of applause. Great job. Fantastic. Amazing. Take time to breathe out. Deep breath. You did it. It's over. That's it. You're doing great. Don't worry. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I feel like that's a really abrupt end, but like, that's just it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll start off with the tarot. We have the Knight of Ghosts, the Two of Ghosts, Page of Pumpkins, Four of Imps, and the Queen of Ghosts. Okay, it's weird because if you were trying to choose between pile 1 and pile 2 and you weren't really sure, pile 1 also might resonate with you, to be honest. However, so pile 1 I feel like was meant for the Divine Masculine. This pile looks like it's gonna be meant for the Divine Feminine. So I would be very interested to see if there are twin flames that watch this video and they both are twin flames for each other and one watches the other. That would be so cute. Like a little matchmaking thing in my video. Like, come on, go comment below. Let us know so that you guys can mingle. But yes, so pile number 2. So once again, we have twin flame cards. We have the Four of Imps and the Two of Ghosts, which is the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups is like kind of like the twin flame card of like mirroring each other. Like you're two parts of the same soul, which is what a twin flame literally is. And so that's just kind of confirmation that like this is what's haunting you, this relationship. Feeling like it didn't go the way that you were wanting it to, because this is kind of like showing, like the Four of Wands is also like a marriage card. Like you feel so much for this person and you just wanted this person to be in your life and it didn't go as planned, and that's what's haunting you. So we have the Knight of Ghosts or the Knight of Cups of like you wanted this person to charge forth and just like shower you with their love, show you how much they loved you, how much they wanted to be there for you, but they didn't. And it's messing with you. You're feeling discouraged. With the Page of Pumpkins or Page of Pentacles, it's kind of like look how like she's looking at the pumpkin and just kind of like really, like that's what's happened, like really, like these are the cards I've been dealt. This is what's going on right now. Seriously, like this just isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted for my life. This isn't what I was going for, or like what I was anticipating. But then in the same time, we've got the moon in the background that's just kind of like, hey, like it's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. And so the thing that I'm already getting from Spirit as a message for you is just that like everything is working out the way it's supposed to be. Things are happening in the order that they're supposed to. Divine timing is a thing. And it's all just working out. Best case scenario. It's working out for you. And you're just kind of like, it's like you're focused on this thing in front of you. You're focused on what's not happening for you and the things that are going wrong. But then in the background, Spirit is like, but wait, like this is really good, and like we've got this stuff going for you. We have like we're helping you right now. We are intervening with this, and sorry. I'm recording this on my phone and I keep getting text messages. Spirit is like, we have this for you. We are here to present to you with this. We are like, and they're kind of just like, you don't even know what's about to happen. Like, things are about to go down. Like, things are about to get crazy. And just as a little thing, because I know how I would react to hearing something like that. So I want to say it just as a little disclaimer, because I know from me, when you can be caught up in like wanting this relationship and caught up in like, oh my God, like when is it gonna happen? When are they gonna reach out? When are they gonna come forward? Etc., etc. Like, oh my God, waiting, really annoying. And you hear like, oh, you don't even know what's about to happen. And you're like, oh my God, like they're gonna reach out like tomorrow, or like this is when they're gonna reach out. It's gonna be really soon in the next couple of weeks and stuff like that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's it. Just stop, because you saying that is pushing it away. When you start focusing on when it's going to happen, when everything is going to work out, how it's going to go, what they're going to say, what you want them to say, how everything is going to happen, how everything is going to manifest, all of this stuff, when you keep thinking about it, you're just pushing it away. Your energy is becoming needy, and you're just pushing your twin flame away, because they're like, ugh, I don't want that. Like, that's kind of gross. Like, they're just super needy and clingy. And then they're just kind of like, I don't know, I don't really want to do anything. So you just need to like chill out a little bit and just own your divine power. Know who you are, because we have the Queen of Cups. My dear human, I was gonna say woman, but I don't know who you are. My dear human, it is quite alright. Everything is working out. I know that you're emotional and that you're freaking out on the inside. You've got all these butterflies. You're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? When is this all gonna happen for me? But it's okay. Just relax, breathe. It's gonna work out for you. It is. You don't have to worry about the details. It's just gonna work out. Like, just let them figure it out. So you're focusing on your twin flame. You're focusing on this relationship. Focus on something else. Honestly, anything else. Just focus on something else. Embrace another aspect of your life. Just do something different and chill out, because it's okay. Everything is going to work itself out. Just breathe. Just meditate. Just breathe. Just get out all of your jittery energy. Like, it's okay. Like, everything is going to work out. You're really fine. I promise. I promise it's okay. Okay, so for the Demon Tarot card, this is the one that we pulled. Again, I'm not going to say any names just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and look this up, and I'm going to read kind of like the description of this specific demon and what they have to offer for you. Okay, so it says, beware of taking personal campaigns to extremes, alienating potential allies by forcing strong views on others in destructive ways. Oh boy. You are kind of becoming obsessive with this whole spiel with twin flames, with romance, relationships. Like, you've become kind of obsessive about it. It's everything that you think about. It's everything that you're wanting. It's haunting you. Like, this relationship is haunting you in an unhealthy way. So it's just time for you to let go. And once you let go, then you will be happy, because that's the goal. Just let them do their thing. Let them be who they are as a person. Focus on loving yourself and understanding all of the wonderful aspects of who you are. All of the things that you do right. All of the things that make you who you are. And just breathe, because it's okay. And I know I said in the beginning to go and watch the first pile, but maybe don't. Because it might trigger you, to be honest, because it is for the divine masculine. Let the masculine go. Let them go. You don't need to focus on what they're doing. You don't need to focus on their message. You don't need to focus on what they may be getting out of something or getting out of a reading, or like what they're hearing, what they're going through, all of those things. You don't need to focus on it, because it's not for you, it's for them. You are, like, even though you're twin flames, even though you're two parts of the same soul, you still are an individual. So embrace your individuality. This is the last card, but the last one I have is Full Moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in your way. So this is kind of like just letting your ego get in the way. That's something that you've been doing. You've been letting your ego get in the way of this relationship. And just kind of like allowing all of the unhealthy mindsets that you have going on in your brain, all of your unhealthy tendencies, all of the things that you think, you're letting your thoughts control you. So you need to take back your own control over your own life, and just know who you are. Know who you are as a person. Trust yourself. Validate yourself. Understand that you're feeling this for a reason. If this person is your twin flame, that's okay. You don't have to be like, oh, they're not my twin flame. Like, it's okay. Like, feel what you feel, believe what you believe, but also understand that you need to let go. At some point, you do need to let go. You need to talk about other things to your friends. I know that will resonate with a very few specific people, that you need to just let go and talk about other things with your friends, and just kind of like understand who you are as an individual. And that's, even if this isn't a twin flame relationship, that's just healthy relationships in general, is being an individual. A healthy relationship is when two individuals come together. Because if you are being codependent and enmeshed with this other person, it's not going to work out. It's not going to be healthy. It's just going to leave you with pain, and it's going to leave them with pain too. So it's important to heal yourself and to understand yourself as an individual, so that you can fully appreciate and enjoy the beautiful things that come with being in a twin flame relationship. Best of luck to you. Love you. That's all I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Love ya. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. We'll go ahead and start with the tarot. You guys got a lot of cards. So there's gonna be a lot going on here. It was just like they all fell out. And I was like, all right, guess I'm just gonna take them. That's what's gonna be today. Okay, so we've got the Page of Bats, which is also the Page of Swords, 10 of Ghosts, Page of Imps, 9 of Imps, the Sun, 3 of Ghosts, 8 of Pumpkins, and the Lovers. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Okay, so it's like interesting because pile 1 and 2 were definitely about relationships, that was what was haunting them. It's the same thing here. There's a trend going on. People seem to be very haunted by relationships. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like there's a third party situation going on here with the 3 of Ghosts. So the 3 of Ghosts is also the 3 of Cups. Obviously, the 3 of Cups doesn't always have to mean a third party, But in this situation, I really think it is a third party going on here, because we also have the Lovers. So obviously the Lovers is like, the Lovers, romance, cute, but it's also plural. Plural lovers. So it could be taken that way too, which I'm kind of getting that vibe for this reading. So I'm kind of thinking that like the thing that you're haunted by is, so there are two ways that this could go. One, it could be a relationship where you were cheated on, or there was a third party where you were interested in somebody else and they already were with someone, or you're like talking to someone and they're also talking to someone else too, and like they're just like, their main focus isn't you. Something where like you are not the main focus, basically. In any situation, you're not the main focus with this person that you're wanting to be the main focus for. So we have like the 10 of Cups. So you want this with this person. You're wanting this 10 of Cups. You're wanting everything to work out, best case scenario. You're wanting this whole happily ever after vibe with this person, but they're having trouble letting go of something. And even if this third party isn't another person, even if it's just like a situation, there's something going on with this other person that they have something else going on in their mind. They have something else on their mind. See, even with the Page of Swords, it's like he's like walking forward, but there's still something that's kind of like getting his attention and like taking his mind off of the road ahead of him. So it's like this person is like, they're wanting to, or like they're like moving forward, but they're getting distracted along the way. And so that's kind of how it is with this person. Like they're just getting distracted. They're getting distracted from you. Like you're not their main focus. Even though that's what you're wanting. You're wanting you to be the main focus. So it's some interesting energy. So we have like the 8 of Pumpkins. So to me, this is kind of like some advice for you of like how to move forward with this, because it's kind of like you are so focused on this other person and like how they view you that you're kind of losing sight of yourself. And like you're working so hard just to make it work. You're working so hard just to get their attention and keep the focus back on you. And like be like, no, wait, like come back, look at me, look at what I'm doing. Focus on me, the sun. You're like, look at me, I'm the sun, I'm the center. And that's kind of like the energy that you're at, because you just are so focused on having this 10 of Cups that you're just like kind of like afraid of having anything else happen. You're just like, this has to work out. It has to be this person. It has to be this. I've worked so hard on this. I've worked so hard on myself. I've worked so hard to make this work, to try to give to them and love them, respect them. I've done so much for them, and this is what they give me. And like, this is how I've been rewarded for all of the hard work that I've done. With this third party, with them being distracted, them looking at something else, whether it be work or another person or family or whatever, they're just focused on something else. They're not paying attention to you in the way that you deserve. With the Page of Wands as well, it's like the same kind of energy. Like he's like walking strong, and then it's got like the imp and the cat just kind of like, hey, messing with you, like, like trying to get their, like move their way in and trying to like wedge themselves in between this person and what they're being focused on, which isn't you, sadly. And so you're just trying to like sneak your way in there and be like, hey, I'm here still, pay attention to me. With the 9 of Wands as well, this is something that you're holding on to very tightly. You're like, I am not letting go of this person no matter what. You're like, they're just clenched in your fist. You're like, this is my person. I'm not giving up. And I bet you when I first read off these cards being like the 10 of Cups, the Lovers, you're probably like, oh my God, like it's meant to be, I knew it. Like this tarot reader is telling me that like we're meant to be because I got the Lovers card and the 10 of Cups and it's so wonderful and beautiful and everything is going to be fine. But that's not what this is about. You need to focus back on yourself because, to be honest with you, and not like this isn't gonna work out or like that they're not gonna focus on you again, but this, like the way you're reacting isn't healthy. You're being haunted by yourself because you're so focused on having this happily ever after that you're losing sight of yourself. You're forgetting to nurture yourself. Like, what do you actually want? Is the way that they're treating you the way, like, what you actually want? Like, start focusing on what you really want out of a relationship or what you want out of life, and go get it. Like, don't just sit around waiting for this other person to hand it to you and be like, oh, here you go. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I've been neglecting you. Don't wait around for them. Like, go get it yourself. Be, like, own your own power. Own your own energy. Take it back. Let go. Your fists are clenched around them. Just let it go. It's okay. For my Demon Tarot. Again, I'm not saying names. Don't want to mix any badness. Okay. So this is the first demon we've got. And this is the other one. So really quick, I'm going to go ahead and read in this little thing of what these demons have to say. Beware of judging by appearances, especially those who dress to impress but have no substance behind their style. And that's for this one. So, with that message, what I'm kind of feeling is that you have this tendency to, like, judge other people because you're not getting what you want. Like, if there is like, as an example, and obviously this, like, take what resonates and, like, pertain it to yourself. But for an example, if you're, like, involved in this situation and there's a third party involved, you're interested in this other person, but then they're dating someone, and you're like comparing yourself to them in an aspect of like, oh, well, like, you shouldn't be with her, like, I'm so much prettier than her, I've got all of this going on, and you're just like judging her, like, oh, like, what an ugly outfit, or stuff like that. And obviously that's like just one example. Like, it could literally be in so many different ways of like just being judgmental and kind of like trying to make yourself feel better by putting other people down. Let's see what the other one is. Focus on musical endeavors, including composing and musical inspiration, which is this one. So, that may be something that really resonates with you, of just like embracing music. Like, if you feel like you really love music, or if that's something that makes you happy, like before I was saying like you need to find something that's you, maybe it's music. And if it's not like something like that, you're just like embracing something creative or embracing this aspect of yourself that is divine, because creativity is divine. That is an aspect of divine love and divinity. That embrace your creativity because it's beautiful. Like, you are a beautiful person, you are love, you are all of these things. And like, I know I've been a little harsh in this reading, but like, just know that like you're still a great person. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, it's okay. Like, you're just doing what you need to do, and you're doing great. You're awesome. So don't like be just too discouraged by this. Just remember to take care of yourself and love yourself. So we have the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. New moon in Gemini. Communication is key. And fixed moon, hold your vision. So this could even be a situation where you are afraid to actually stand up for yourself and tell this other person what you need. Like, they're being distracted, they're looking at other people, they're being focused on work, and you're afraid that if you tell them that that hurts you, that they're gonna leave you. Because it's like before with this demon of like judging and being judgmental, you could even just be judging yourself and just feeling like attacking yourself, of like feeling like you're not good enough because this person is distracted. And so you're like holding on so tight because you have to prove that you are good enough and you are worthy of this love and commitment, and you're wanting this commitment, but it's being tested because the universe is trying to show you that like commitment isn't what you need from like you don't need commitment from another person, you need commitment from yourself. So like if this person is not able to commit to you, put it back on yourself and try to see how you're not committing to yourself. Like, in what areas of your life are you not committing to yourself? Because even like embracing like your creativity, your musical side, your artistic side, your athletic side, whatever it may be, embracing those things is being committed to yourself. When you're fully stepping into your power, you are committing to yourself. And so you need to communicate to this other person what you're needing, but also communicate with yourself, which is like, it's like interesting because communication, like there's even like two people on it, but they look like the same person, to be honest. And so it's kind of like you need to talk to yourself. You need to be honest with yourself about what you're really feeling and going through. And you need to show yourself that you're there for yourself. You need to look yourself in the eye, in the mirror, and just be like, hey, I am here for you. Whatever you're going through, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I'm going to provide for you. I'm going to give to you what you need and what you're looking for, because you're trying to find it in other people. You're trying to find it in outward things, but I'm going to give it to you because they're distracted. They're doing their own thing. And even if they're not distracted, give it to yourself anyway, you know? Like, hold your vision. Hold on to what's really going on with you. Hold on to yourself. Like, you're holding on to this other person. You're like, this. Let them go. And give yourself a hug. Like, it's cute. Like, just be like, oh my god, I love myself. How cute. Like, look how great I look in this outfit. Yeah, just like embrace who you are. Be comfortable with who you are. Hold on to yourself. And that's the key here. Like, you need to hold on to yourself and just like be who you are. Just realize how amazing and beautiful and wonderful you are. And you're set. You're good. But yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Love you. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Bye.